those people that took COVID injection should start praying for God mercy, because something is going to happen that will start affecting them. People who took COVID jab, the Lord says, tell them to start praying for mercy, because something will start happening to some of them. They should start crying out for God to what? Mercy. Are you listening? Are you listening?
Vaccine, it had a higher all-cause mortality. More people died in the vaccine group than in the placebo group. I had 20,000 people who got the vaccine, 20,000 who didn't. And after 6 months, they looked at it, and there was 23% more deaths in the vaccinated group from all causes than in the placebo group. In fact, the Pfizer vaccine, it had a higher all-cause mortality. More people died in the vaccine group than in the placebo group.
Study, VAERS adjusted data, and other derived from the MIT Florida Department of Health study findings that yield a conservative range of 470,000 to 600,000 American deaths from the COVID-19 mRNA shots.
That's it?
More than, well, just that alone. That's a lot of people, man. More than World War I, World War II, and Vietnam combined. If that's true. It indicates Pfizer, this is Pfizer alone, so this is not even Moderna.
Okay.
Pfizer alone likely killed over 470,000 Americans. They found a 36% increase in all-cause mortality among Pfizer recipients versus Moderna.
Yeah, but they saved millions.
Yeah, I keep hearing that. Send Jamie this study.
Up your opinion.
The best data are autopsies. So in the largest autopsy series published to date, I know because I'm the senior author, of all the deaths we examined, and we re-reviewed them. We had an adjudication committee. We had ways of arbitration deciding on did the vaccine cause death. The answer is, of these cases that came in for autopsy after vaccination, 73.9% of individuals, it was determined that the vaccine was the cause of death. First author is Holscher and colleagues. He's sitting right behind me.
Number 5. The world will go through unrest or reset. There will be bombing in some countries. People won't be able to travel. Flights will be grounded. Planes will be shot down from the air. People will die. There will be war, which will start like a joke. It will escalate. Take notes.
Iran's counterattack finally exploded like an unstoppable time bomb. In a sudden, high-precision operation, as many as 150 Israeli fighter jets were reportedly destroyed, raining metal debris across the airspace they had previously arrogantly controlled. This attack was in response to the destruction of an Iranian airbase last week, which was strongly suspected to have been hit by Israeli missiles in a preemptive strike. However, instead of being weakened, Iran retaliated with brutal force, targeting strategic Israeli air bases and destroying their jet fleet in less than 3 hours.
War just escalated. Iran has officially launched ballistic missile strikes targeting U.S. military bases in Qatar and Iraq. Yes, American forces are now under direct fire across the region. State-run Iranian media confirmed the attack, calling it a measured response to what Tehran calls U.S. aggression and support for Israel. Explosions were reported near Al Udeid Air Base in Qatar, one of the largest U.S. installations in the Middle East. In Iraq, missiles struck the Ain al-Assad base, the same location targeted during previous Iran-U.S. confrontations. Initial reports suggest casualties are minimal, but Pentagon sources are not ruling out retaliation. And here's the twist. Iran warned it will expand attacks if the U.S. continues to intervene in the Israel-Iran conflict. Tehran claims it has hundreds more missiles ready. Meanwhile, Washington is on edge. Troop deployments to the region are accelerating. Emergency meetings are underway, and defense officials are calling this the the most serious escalation since the assassination of Qasem Soleimani. The world is now watching two fronts, Israel versus Iran, and now Iran versus the U.S. directly. How far will this go, and is diplomacy already dead? Drop your thoughts in the comments.
The second phase will start when it will be technological phase. There's a technological phase that will come into the world. Some technology will be brought from the water, from the sea, into this world through some scientists working for Satan, and people will appreciate and embrace it. A time will come, Android phone will fade away. People will be making calls with their hands. Strange things will be happening. People will have license to fly a car that looks like a helicopter. There will be big breakthrough in technology from water realm, but men will accept it. You can argue it. You will say, it's on internet. You can argue it.
To the impossible. If you love China technology and innovation, make sure you subscribe. The world as we know it is changing. You will be shocked by what is actually coming out of China. By 2030, it is estimated that China could have 100,000 hydrogen-powered flying car and air taxis over its cities. Expected to cost less than $157,000, China may end up eventually dominating the electric flying car market.
Is poised to dramatically reshape our world in the next 5 to 10 years. By 2030, AI is projected to contribute $15.7 trillion to the global economy, boosting business productivity by up to 40%. While AI will displace some jobs, particularly in low-skilled sectors, it will also create new opportunities in fields like data science, AI training, and robotics engineering. However, this transition may exacerbate income inequality and shrink middle-class opportunities. Ethical concerns include algorithmic bias, privacy breaches, and the need for transparency in AI decision-making. To ensure responsible AI development, many organizations are adopting ethics by design approaches, embedding ethical principles throughout the AI lifecycle. Governments and international bodies are also working on regulatory frameworks to govern AI use and protect human rights. Artificial intelligence is poised to...
China has just unveiled the CR-450, pushing the boundaries of modern transportation. This engineering marvel can reach speeds of 450 kilometers per hour during tests and is designed for commercial operation at 400 kilometers per hour. The CR-450 isn't just fast, it's also incredibly efficient. It reduces operational resistance by 22%, cutting energy consumption while boosting performance, allowing the train to slice through the air effortlessly. And while maglev trains might be faster in theory, the CR-450 sets a new benchmark for high-speed rail practicality.
Chips will be put in people's hands. ATM will gradually fade out. This thing, 41 of them I'm writing, and God told me to tell you, is the things that will be happening before rapture. We don't have much time. I don't want to tell you the years I was told, but I have confirmed it to be true. Listen attentively. A time is going to come that ATM card will gradually fade. They will give people chips.
When Elias Brotberger goes to work, he doesn't need ID. And he doesn't need money. In fact, much of what he needs to get through the day is hidden right there, just below the surface, in his hand.
You like to touch it?
Yeah.
No?
Oh, weird. Yeah, it's like a grain of rice.
Yeah, grain of rice.
Embedded in his hand is a microchip that serves as his keys, his ID, and his wallet.
Yeah, it's all in chips. I use it like to get around the building.
Buy snacks.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's buy some snacks. So I can't open it.
No.
Okay.
So what I need to do is I need to first blip my chip and it will log me in. And from there I get access to the fridge.
Popular TV shows like Black Mirror have imagined chips as part of a dystopian future. Install ingrain procedure with local anesthetic and you're good to go. In Sweden, the microchips are already here.
The microchip implants use the same technology that's in contactless credit cards,
which have made cash pretty much obsolete in Sweden.
No cash.
At this this tech fair a chipping event for those on the cutting edge, merging their hands with this new technology.
I thought it would be fun, right?
The process is simple and swift. A pinch of the skin, and in a matter of seconds, the chip is inserted. The transformation is complete. As for the pain,
I barely felt it.
but even in this nation of early adopters, not everyone is racing to get chipped.
Feel less human. I will feel like a robot. I think, so much more data can go into this, when it's in your body.
There's no central registry tracking how many people are chipped, but biohacker Hannes Wellblood estimates between 5,000 and 10,000.
In the future, do you think everyone is going to be chipped?
I think it will be voluntary, but I am certainly convinced that millions of people will find it very, very valuable to have a smart device under their skin.
Human microchipping may be our future. In Sweden, it's already reality. Sarah Harmon, NBC News, Stockholm.
Hey, NBC News fans, thanks for checking out our...
They recently released a new payment form where you can now install a chip into your hand and just wave it over the machine and it will automatically pay for all of your groceries. Now, mind you, this was only being accepted in a few states, but now it recently got accepted into New York, and this is what ended up happening in this Whole Foods. Revelation 13 through 17 clearly states in the Bible that that would be considered the mark of the beast.
I'm at Whole Foods and I'm about to pay for my groceries with my...
This was prophesied hundreds of years ago, and it is now starting to come.